Have you checked the food? Yeah, okay.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now, Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We're about to see some magic.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot.
Hold on. Let me change controllers for this.
But it's second down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
What the hell, Alvin?
Hutchinson in there
hold on.
the second sack of this young NFL
Come on,
career.
Alvin, you're failing your job.
On now to punt it away on 4th down.
Your
engine. It's an opening drive fake.
Alvin, you're failing your job.
This is gonna
what the hell's going on there, Alvin? What are you not?
And the Lions
are you going to lose to the Dolphins? Wait, what? What do you mean the Dolphins?
So
I just say you're going to lose to the Dolphins. I mean, are you going to lose to the Lions?
For them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it.
Oh man, you go.
He
what the hell's wrong with you, Alvin?
I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
God damn it, Alvin.
Advantage defense.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game. As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but
Alvin, are you going to lose to the Lions?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has
I haven't not got a touchdown yet.
Don't worry about that. It's all part of the plan.
Goff now to throw.
What plan?
Throw there going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one.
But I won't be able to. What?
That is so off.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's
what did Tony say?
And this will remain a scoreless game.
He said something about a test tomorrow. I don't know.
Bushy!
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
I'm sorry,
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Would anyone be able to do test tomorrow or something with me tomorrow?
That ended with the interception.
What?
Fortunate, though,
Wait, I can't either.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one,
I can't.
maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down.
This could be worse than people in different cars.
That you're going to be there all game long.
This one complete to the running
It's gonna
back.
be weird.
Chase
Seeing
Edmonds.
Bushy in a shit.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's one of the worst thing I know.
Needing only 2 yards.
It's gonna wear seeing Bushy in that 8. And Reddick in the 45.
3rd and 2. He wants it all for the end zone.
Let's go.
This is gonna be weird. Seeing random people in different cars.
Of the season. And the Dolphins will jump on
fucking
top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it. Not where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
That's
He
it.
hasn't missed an extra point
What
all
the hell is
season,
going
and he
on?
won't miss this one either.
Hey
And it's
Bushy,
7-0.
it's gonna be worse seeing you in that Chevy. I'm sorry.
In summary, 3-play drive.
This
And
has
it
to
was
get after
finished
Ace
off
Bushy
by
in
a
the 8 car.
Jalen Waddle touchdown.
This is weird. This season's weird, and I don't like it.
I like it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
I don't like it. I'm not used for Bush being a Chevy.
No run back here, down to a
And Reddick against Toyota.
Start at the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week.
Reddick from that
Consistency has
45.
been a real issue for them so far.
At least we don't have to see
Know
Kirk.
what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's
That's
no
one thing I would
consistency in
happy
this
about,
ball
right?
club at all, and if we feel that way,
Get your ass to the ground.
frustrates the coaching
I mean,
staff.
are you happy that Kirk's not here anymore?
Just haven't you, but I'm still doing what they do.
Coordinated.
They'll come up now.
You know I hate.
2nd and 4
You know I hate
from the
who's in the
31.
booth. You know that, right? You know who's at the track, right?
Gone. Toward the center of
dude?
the field, but it's incomplete.
Oh, you the
Now
fuck
they
say
face
McDouche.
a 3rd down and 4 after
Big
that
douche, I know you at
incompletion
that
on
track.
2nd down.
Fuck you, McDouche. Voice for us. Oh,
And
McDowell.
that's going to be
Oh,
incomplete.
he tied
The
it.
contact there
No.
enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This season's gonna be
Jack
worse. Seeing
Fox
people in
out to
different
punt.
What are you talking about me losing to the Detroit Lions?
Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Okay, I thought you were.
What about
Because
me
you
losing to
didn't even score on the first try.
Pulled in at the 24.
That's the reason why.
So a good
What about me
there,
losing
but
to
a
the
nice
Detroit Lions?
return at 11
It's
yards.
7-0.
And it'll be Dolphin
Yeah, I know, I
football.
saw.
So now the
Oh, he's
Dolphins
bushy.
set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game
Yeah,
winning
Lagana
streak, trying to
fan
push it to
with the
8.
Jumai fan. Ew.
Setting to throw on first
Get the
down
Lagana
is
fan
Tua.
out.
Now he'll throw deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Don't wait to
Jalen
die.
Waddle, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the
Brady
game.
Bridger.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hey, well, hey, Gregson.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving
Oh, yeah, Brad's
touchdowns
on
for
here.
him.
We're good.
How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking
Oh, hey,
about
nigger.
altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And green flag is out.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've shown precious lip.
Byron, I swear if you fail, I'll Joax. Flip you. Byron, what are you doing, Byron? Byron? Hey, Bowman, don't you make it 3 wide. Byron? Byron? What the fuck you doing, Byron? Bowman! Stop making it 3 wide. Bushy, 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 bushy. Stop trying to wreck Bowman. What? So bird or something. Lost 15. Come on, Law. Bowman, what are you doing to Byron? And they're 3 wide. They're going to die.
It works.
Great, they're going to die. They're trying to die. Chase, stop trying to die. The guy that want to be a rookie again. For some odd reason.
Jesus Christ, Harvick.
Hey, Bushy. Bushy, bushy, bushy,
Thus
bushy.
far as they try again
Doing
with
a
the
bubble.
first down now. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know
They're
we
trying to
always
wreck
talk about
Byron.
turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
Okay, Byron. Bowman, stop fighting. There we go.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run.
Hey, Baba, what are you doing to Bowman? Stop it. Bowman. Bowman. Hey, Baba!
Out of the gun. Goff. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really
Chase
didn't
Briscoe,
show up in
how
the loss
fucking
last
dare you
week,
do
and
that
it
to
hasn't
Bolt?
started all that great.
And they're going to roll caught a lot of traffic.
Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like
Well,
last
they
week.
are wrong.
Each game is
Oh,
its
we
own
got through a lot of
entity,
traffic
treated
problems.
as such.
AJ, what the hell are you doing in the back? Come on, AJ.
Failure to connect on second
Look at
down.
AJ,
That
you
leaves
should
them
be better
staring
than
up
that.
here at a 3rd and 8. There's Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40.
Bushy, what are you doing, Byron? Bushy.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Hey,
So
Bushy.
now 1st and 10 as
Bushy.
they crossed into Miami territory.
Byron.
Right at the 40. Back to throw.
Byron.
Goff.
Oh, and there goes their
that
Jones.
interception.
Nick Needham
And there's a caution.
and the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already
Oh,
2
there's a
scores
caution.
down, and here they give away the
Yeah,
ball.
they're Jones.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time
What
to
did
start
Harvick
lighting a fire
do?
under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake.
Does it make McDowell
But
Harvick
get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure looked like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
They're going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points.
And
because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2. Goff. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Go off a handoff here to Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 21-0 our score after 1. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
The roll course. Okay,
so
I just felt like an F1
car going in the air. Field position, he almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big.
Did you hear about him racing the street course?
That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier.
What? I'm not even paying attention.
The Dolphins are going to get
Did you hear about Jamal racing the street course?
Yeah, I just said it earlier.
Great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern.
And there's a spinner.
Going deep for Hill.
What? There's no spinner.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Christopher almost fun, but saved it for freaking Lagon. Yeah, Lagon was doing terrible.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Oh, around goes Miney. Yeah. What the? And Chase is part of it. God damn it, Chase. Oh, when Chase is in it. Blaney and Chase. Oh, okay, who wrecked Blaney?
Morstead out now, following the touchdown to kick.
Oh, and Suarez in it. Anti-Gibson.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback.
I think it's
out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back
what?
onto the field.
Oh, okay, Gregson got through. Okay.
You got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw
of course,
an
right when I
interception
said
on the
Ty
very
Gibson,
first
I
play.
was as good.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
I was seriously hit Ty Gibson.
Well, and they're
Still.
confident
I don't
right
like
now.
him.
To me, it's time
Ever
to
since Martin, I hate the guy.
put that momentum back.
You know
Make
Ryan
sure
Brees
you're
is
selective
intent.
in
You know
doing
that,
so.
right?
Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Choke. And yet again,
Are we still going off in the party for the Super Bowl?
picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions and now interceptions here on
I have to go
back-to-back
racing that
drives.
Sunday,
And
so
think about what a Hall of
Okay,
Fame
we'll
coach
just
told
double
me
check.
that he always told his teams.
Well, I
He's
have a
got
lead
it.
before the Super
Touchdown,
Bowl. So,
Dolphins. Mike Gesicki,
Wait, no.
39 yards. And the Dolphins have
And
taken
this is the last race
touchdown
before
lead.
Auto Club is now gone
So
again.
this now 34-0 with the extra
Since Auto
point
Club
pending.
now
And
will shut
Charles,
down
I
the
thought these
season,
guys
so
might
it
have the
makes that into
advantage
a
coming in,
search out.
but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here, because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this 35-0 now.
excuse me.
Excuse me.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense set to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
I'm gonna go eat me some dinner, guys. I'll be right back.
Here's Jack Fox now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Watch out for Hill on the return.
Bush is the only one going outside. Bubba.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. He returns the punt 61 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Mim.
No.
Well, it certainly feels like that
How's
kind
the
of
game
game,
going?
doesn't
And
it?
Aaron
No matter
Jones
what
is
they
out.
do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right
How's
there.
the
A punt
race?
return for a
How's your
touchdown.
game
Feels
going
like
so
there's
far?
been a lot
I
of
don't know.
crushers in
Find
this
out.
game. This lead just gets bigger.
Nah, go back to your
Sanders now to
screen.
add the extra
Just
point.
to have an update.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Oh, okay, Hoffman was it?
So his big play capability
No
in
worries.
full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown.
Fairway 26, article. One
So
last
after the punt
time
return
before it
touchdown, let's see
changes.
what their opponents can do with this
Duh,
kickoff.
I'm not that stupid. I already knew that.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
42 to the...
Detroit's offense ready to take over. These guys definitely
God
hoping
damn,
for a better
Alvin.
showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond
Jesus
the
Christ,
shadows of their
Alvin.
own
Let the
goal
Lions
post,
score
Charles.
at
We'll
least
see
a
if they can
point.
get a better,
No.
more sustained drive going
Okay,
here.
now let's not
Yeah,
try.
and every team that we
The
ever
Lions
talk
at
to
least
says
had tried
the
to help.
exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt,
Is it me
then
or
you
do I-
change the
or
field
does
position,
anyone
you
like-
flip the
Okay.
field a little bit.
We're alive.
They
Someone
didn't
like-
get that done.
Oh, do you like
This time they want to
Bushy
string together a
Pace
nice
scheme?
drive and help
Or is it
themselves
just
out.
me?
So
I like
following
Bush's
the
pace scheme.
incompletion,
I like
here's
Bubba's
second
pace
and
scheme,
10
too.
from the 25.
So I'm not thinking I like Bushy and Bubba.
Here's gone.
I still hate you, Bubba, but still.
That throw taken in by Jamison
How do you
Williams. And they get him
Okay.
down, but not
Bubba.
before he takes it
They're
across
right.
the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Play action. It's gone. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Hey, Byron! Oh,
They'll
right.
get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
And that might
Right,
be exactly
he was
what they
like
needed to
Seymour.
wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never
Yeah, do you have, like,
underestimate
Seymour supposed to
the
do on?
effect the home crowd with you can have
No,
on
I
a game.
Never mind.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
What the? There were 3 wide.
Swift
You
gonna
all
try up the
freaking
middle.
calm down.
And he's going to get this
Blah.
one down
Get
inside
off
the 15.
freaking Mexican.
Excuse me.
Hey, Logano. Ha!
7 yards on the pickup
Didn't even
there,
change
and
the
it'll leave
pace.
him with a 2nd and 3.
Byron?
They'll fake the give. Now gone. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 4
Byron.
yards on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
Come on,
Lost yardage.
Byron.
You think they
Okay,
should
we're
yank
good,
that one
though.
from the playbook, at least for the time being?
Oh,
I
he
think
right.
what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
Oh, you all.
Throwing on 3rd.
Well, are you going to wreck anyone this time, or are you not going to?
And a pretty nice
Okay,
tackle
not-
there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there
And
for the
Chase
field
is
goal.
already down in
And this
25th.
one will be
God
a
damn it, Chase.
29-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come
Oh,
away
you
with.
all.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
Jalen Waddle running
Chase
out, and that means that the
blocked the
Dolphins
hamster.
ready for another drive on offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
Chase.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
It's a pickup of 4.
Oh, come on. Who wrecked
Well, they didn't
AJ?
get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue
when
to try and
someone
run and
wrecked
try and keep the
AJ.
defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Chase Edmonds in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally
Oh,
change the
damn.
complexion of half number 2.
So Tigers made it 3 wide and made
But even before
Paul
that,
Gillen wreck
let's see if they
AJ.
decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a
think
big
it's
play
mad
right
freaking
before the
time
half
gets.
ends.
Good point. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the route is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute. First, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. From there we say, so long, America. Hello, England. As we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London, where it was the Broncos acting as the visiting team who were able to come out on top. Russell Wilson strong in the victory as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Christian McCaffrey has a touchdown there. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions offense set to go to work once more. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you, and it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And
I'll gladly take that interception.
I expect them to do
God
exactly that.
Can you not let that? Can you not let get? I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Can you just let the Lions score at least a point?
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot.
Bubba just pushed.
This is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Damn.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy.
Damn, Allen's not in the lead anymore. It's Bubba. Bubba's in the lead.
So that challenge, a successful one. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a run straight ahead.
Hamlin is not getting to the bottom.
Touchdown, Miami. Chase Edmonds, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense
I swear,
and
don't
convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Hamlin's probably going to sit the bottom. Never mind. Here comes Chastain.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
Oh, it's a night race. No.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. St. Brown has it near the sideline. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 on the play. They run out of the gun.
Hey, Alan, how you feel that Ty Dillon didn't make it?
Good.
2nd down coming up.
Wait, did he make it last year?
This defense
No.
just continues to bottle
So this
up
is
that
the
ground
2nd
game.
time he didn't make
Look,
it.
I mean, the deficit right now for this
And what about
offense
Brad?
is so big that it
Well,
might
he's a
not
horse.
matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try.
Give me that interception.
Another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job.
Okay,
of
Alvin, at
locking
least
up
let
these
the guys
receivers.
score a
They're
point.
really on fire. They are actually
Jesus
doing
Christ,
what they talk
Alvin, can you
about
calm
all the time,
down
which
with the
is
score?
plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't
No.
give up a touchdown in the first half.
Well,
Haven't
I
done so
tried.
here in this half.
And this
Well,
is
that's all I can do.
touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 56 yards.
Thank you, Tyreek Hill.
And the Dolphins
62
get
to 3.
another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Bubba's leading.
Come
Byron,
on. Let's go,
you
Bubba.
feel?
Well, this is exactly where I
Are
expect
you
teams
not
to
letting
take
me
a
a fan
shot.
Bubba again?
Right after a turnover,
Hey,
you
man,
count
he's
on the
leading.
defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field,
Byron,
maybe
you're
catching back
failing
on their
me.
heels,
Yep.
and that's exactly
I was
what they
about
did
to
there.
say,
They
why
threw
you
it
gonna-
downfield
why you not yelling at
and
Byron?
really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jump. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
Ryan Priest is up to 7. Lala's
Is
at
this
9.
a touchdown? That's the question. CD,
God
what are
damn
they
it,
looking
Lala.
for here?
You just need any part of the
Buddy.
football to break the plane.
Hey, Dylan, what are you doing to Byron? Byron! What the fuck, Byron? Alvin, Byron just let
So
Dylan
take
by.
away the touchdown.
Oh, no.
The officials rule he did not get the
Oh, no.
football to break the plane. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Alvin.
Back of the end zone.
You know,
Could he get his
no,
feet
still,
down? No,
I think Byron
it's
just lost to Dylan
incomplete.
Ball. You know that, right?
So an
Oh,
incomplete
no.
pass a moment ago, and
Okay,
that
I
leads
thought
to
you were gonna
second
scream
and
at him.
goal. Gaskin.
And
will
they
take
are
this in
not
for the
trapped.
Dolphin touchdown. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it
Wait,
going.
23 and 23. Wait a second. Wait. Logano won it last year 22 because he's a 22. Bubba 23 and
Morstead out now following the touchdown
well,
to kick.
that'd be twisted as 2 years in a row. Huh?
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it
Now
out
my
to the
brain's-
25
my
on the
brain's-
touchback. Now this
Thank you,
offense
help
back
me.
out and set to go for their next drive.
You need
As this
help me?
offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback.
And my goodness,
Wait, did it go
another
on what?
interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
What do you mean to the-
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side,
there's a
5
break.
interceptions
Oh,
now
never
thrown
mind.
for him. That's tough, but man, this defense
Oh,
they
hey,
have been
hamsters
ball
around.
hawking and impressive. But
Alvin,
Charles, let's
Helen
flip it
Rack.
back over. If
Good.
you're coaching a
know
quarterback
by
that's
who.
struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think
as
about
usual,
it, I
Alvin.
think about it
2
awfully
friends are
hard,
back.
But also, you might want
From
to look into
Gateway.
his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those
Chastain did it.
players that you don't want to affect his confidence
Wait, was it
by actually
Chastain?
pulling him out of the game. So you have to
Yep,
know
Alvin,
your player,
Chastain
you have to know the situation.
Yeah.
The 2 friends for Gateway.
See you later.
Edmonds is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, nothing fancy
the
there,
two
Charles. You had 3 tight ends
getaways.
on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Sanders on
Oh,
for the
God,
extra
I think there's
point.
going to be a battle between those 2 again.
Good.
Well, here we go again.
And the lead grows even
Let the show
larger here in
begin.
the third
Where's
quarter.
the popcorn?
They had the short
Where's
field,
the
and
popcorn?
they made quick work of it. Just 2
I
plays
ate it
to
all.
get into the end zone.
Oh, hey, Jeff, you're back. You're alive. Where were you? Oh, yeah, you were spying on Bowman. What was he
Morstead out
doing?
now following the touchdown to
Okay, I
kick.
don't even want to know.
70 to
This will not
3.
be returned. It'll
Bah,
come
bah,
out
bah,
to
bah, bah, bah,
25.
I don't want. Jeff,
The Lions
I
offense,
don't
they
even
get
want to
ready
know what
head back
Bowman was
onto the
doing over in
field.
his freaking
It's a game
storage
that they
unit.
would rather probably forget about, at least to this point,
I still
Charles.
don't
And
trust
one
him.
reason is turnovers. A turnover on the
But
last
it's
drive.
Bowman.
They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really,
Wait, if
unfortunately
Bowman,
for them, helped to
if
put
no,
this
if Bubba
game out
wins
of
here,
reach.
And you know
it's
they won't
2023.
admit it to themselves,
Last year,
but we
Logano
know
won in
that winning the
2022.
game
He's
is pretty
2022.
much out of
The
the
20.
picture now. So their bottom line is how do they
So
play
if
a
Bubba,
clean
if
game
Bo,
the rest
if
of
Bubba
this
wins
one, right? Take care
this
of the
one
football,
in
no more
2023,
turnovers, and see
he is
how that
2020.
works.
No,
Give me that interception.
Another interception. Nick Needham picks it off, and the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Chase Edmonds taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Byron.
A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
Oh, Alvin, they're doing the wave.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Why are they doing the fucking wave?
And
what does the wave have to do with
it? It's a touchback.
Okay, Byron chose the bottom.
Now the
good.
Lions
Lala,
offense,
you
they
go.
get ready to head
Okay,
back out there.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football.
And my goodness,
intercepted it again.
Damn, Alvin, can you let the Lions not? Can you let the Lions go for free? Goddamn!
No.
What's the score? Jesus Christ, Alvin, calm down with the Lions. Alvin, calm down with the Lions.
This is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards.
Cowboys
and the
get
Dolphins take the
winning
interception
too.
on defense and convert it into 6 points.
They got 3 points.
Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles,
57
we
to
haven't
30.
even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into
Come
that
on,
heck of a lot.
Busha.
But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything is starting to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Hey, everybody.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
But Byron.
So the Lions offense
Byron,
ready to
better
go back
not
out
lose
onto the
6,
field.
man.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership
Byron,
really
you
comes
better
into
not.
play.
Byron,
How's the head coach handling it?
Byron,
The
don't you
offensive
dare.
coordinator. Sometimes they just make
Oh,
a
there's a
joke.
break.
All right, guys. Yeah, you fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here.
Okay,
And sometimes
Byron's still in
that'll
4.
work just fine.
Byron
I
got
guess
up to
it's
4.
time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to be taken down.
Alvin Byron, 4.
Patrick
Still failing his job.
coming in hard there on the blitz, and he
Oh.
gets him
was on
7 yards
Zachary
behind the
getting
line
on.
of scrimmage.
I have no clue. He
So now
said
following the
he
sack,
will
often
probably
the
get on
Lions
after
needing
the
to come
race.
up with something here
I
on
told him
third
to
and
join the
long.
party.
Give me that interception.
He will, but he's not.
Interception.
He'll eventually get
Picked
on.
up by
That's the case
Xavier
of whenever he
Howard.
gets
And he
on.
will bring it back. It's
Give me that
a
interception.
6 and a
Thank you very
Dolphins
much.
touchdown.
Why? I don't know if I'll be
Well,
able
what has
to
been a
watch it since he has
fantastic
school.
game
I'm
for
gonna
this
do it.
defense has
I'm gonna
been
do
rough
it.
for this offense, and certainly a
I'm
signal caller,
gonna, you
Charles,
don't.
has thrown all these interceptions.
I would just
Another one
imagine
there, and this
you're gonna
one
do it, but
taken
then
all
you
the way
don't.
back
I'm
to
at
the
90
score.
points.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this
Time
rip of interceptions and
for
great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
You got to beat
Sanders on for
114
the extra
now.
point.
Alvin just wants to get to 100, and that's it.
Actually, I may get more than that, just be honest with you.
Here in the third quarter.
Oh, you're in the third.
I'm only in the third quarter.
Can you freaking calm down with the Lions?
Patrick, I'm not going easy. Ever since I won the game. I've been a menace ever since.
Get another shot on offense following that
You just
pick
fucking
six.
calm down.
And now the kick is away.
Patrick, I'm only in the third quarter, and I'm intercepting balls, bro.
The 25-yard line. Another shot now for this Lions offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Can you guys hear me?
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Okay, Country's still on you. Okay, he's the one that's pink.
Yeah,
And third quarter is up.
Not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goff on third down. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Here's Hill on the return. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds what...
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases.
I think you want to check out my football game.
Sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level.
Can you fucking calm down?
Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution.
Let me think about this.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
What kind of...
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
Holla, we them boys.
Get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Goff now looks to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, I wish his staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up.
Give me that interception.
My goodness, another interception. Nick Needham picks it off, and the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
47 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
You know what it is.
Well for them now, as you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
It's so close. He gets it to the
what
one.
Did someone actually a sword to the race? What the
Sets
hell?
him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that
Someone seriously brought a sword to the race.
Into the end zone for a
Armor.
Dolphins touchdown.
That's 100.
Chase Edmonds taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Work.
Now gone. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball. And unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff.
Is my money low?
Incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
Talk about two sides of the ball across purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends us away.
Calm down with the score.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him?
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of
just
momentum
having
from what we've seen. And so
fun.
far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team
Alvin,
in the
calm
future,
down with the
your
score.
mission is clear. You better be ready to play
Okay, we're
and
good.
match their firepower.
Never think
was
about this.
denying it.
No.
Sanders
Never
now
mind.
at the extra point.
Why are you not going to calm down with the score?
Never.
Why?
Because why not?
And
Why?
this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big
Why?
lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
We're just having fun.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to
Bro,
return.
this concert is lit at the
Time
class.
for another look at this Lions offense.
I saw a Ferrari
Well,
hat.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do
Eclair?
is end the game with a nice drive to
I
maybe
saw
build
a
some
Ferrari hat
momentum
on
to
some
move
random
forward
dude's head.
into their next
Eclair?
contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game
No.
has been, even one score
I have
might
no
not
clue.
do a
It's
lot
just
of
a Ferrari
cosmetic
hat.
good on the scoreboard, partner, because
somebody's
it's just about
head.
looking forward at this point.
I
Get
won.
it to
There's another
give you some
one.
positive momentum and reps to focus on when
I
you
see
get
a
back
Red
to
Bull
practice in the next couple of days.
Jacket. Max.
To throw again on second down. Goff. Funches has it complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Goff.
Damn. There's
507
Throw
passing
complete on the
yards.
left side.
Alvin,
And
calm
he'll
down
be
with the
out of
fire.
bounds up near the 45.
Fire?
Calm down. No. Shit, I shouldn't have said anything.
To the air again. Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's got another first
Wasn't my
down
best
as he's
game,
brought
but I
down
won.
at the Dolphins 36. To throw is gone. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
Is there
It's been
another-
a blowout that's been
is there another
continually
one?
fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe merciful.
Oh, they're lining the
partner.
torch
And
on
let's
fire.
face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here's Goff.
Alvin, just calm down. They're going
He's
to
gonna
with
get
the
that to
fire, so
Swift
calm down with the
underneath.
fire.
And he's got another first
Oh,
down
man.
as he's
What do
brought
you think
down
you're
at the
doing?
Dolphins 18. And
Alvin,
the
no,
offense
don't
moving
you dare
quickly
take
to
those
the
game
line.
chickens and go over there.
From the red zone now. Goff.
I see a McDonald's car.
Under pressure, and he'll go
Get
down.
McDonald's.
Sacked back at the 31. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We won.
There's a sword. They have
And
a
as
sword.
this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each
It's on
other
fire.
all the time.
The
They
torch
go
is
at
on
each
fire.
other's training camps, your off season, but on game day,
Fire.
you both want to show your best. And I
Calm
think that's what
down
we
with
saw
the
from both
fire.
offense
No.
and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Dolphins,
calm down with the
they
fire.
continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they fall
When-
a game
when
under
did
the
NASCAR
500 mark
turn
at 3
into a
and
rap
4 through
concert?
7 games.
Yeah,
And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm
This
Brandon
is how
Gordon.
we
This is the
defend.
NFL on EA Sports.
I think I whooped the freaking Lions. I'm gonna go pee now. I'll be back.
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Floor top dog like I just signed a TDE. Gang, gang, gang. No, we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. Hot ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no
So what did he win by?
Start my week, I'm in this photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it.
112.
Still 2 points behind me. He's the first one of the original group to do it, though. So now we got a Seahawks game when he gets